boxing. We go.
My name is Abisoye Blessing, aka Bless BK. I'm a Yoruba by tribe from Ondo State, Akure precisely. I've been living in Benin over 20 years now.
Of all sports, boxing for me is a no-no. However, when Bless BK announced to her parents her choice of boxing for a career, they thought it rather unbelievable with some resentment. Today, Bless BK remains a household name in the Nigerian boxing profession, a dream come true. Speaking with Bless BK, as a boxer, career woman, mother and coach, she tells QMI TV Plus how boxing for her remains a very lucrative profession and the need for more women boxers. Now wait a minute, have you considered going into boxing? This interview will convince you and help you make up your mind. I'm already giving it a thought after having an exclusive interview with Bless BK. She shared her boxing experience, balancing the home front and her romantic life, as well as raising her kids.
At what point did you decide it's gonna be boxing?
At my very, very tender age, around 15 years.
What influenced your choice of boxing as a career?
Boxing is an act of defense. It's a game of defense. So I grew up in a society where I know and I understand if you are not capable of taking care of yourself, then another will take care of you.
That's defending or protecting yourself.
Yes, defending and protecting myself. So over every other sport, I decided to shoot boxing. And I love boxing.
Did you used to be a fighting kid?
No. I'm a very shy person, a very calm person. But when it comes to the game of boxing, when it comes to the ring, I'm a very different person entirely. Because then I go in for some benefits.
When we used to watch boxing back in the days, we were told that it was film trick. And then when boxing really started, you saw blood, you saw real punching, it was so brutal. And how's boxing now? And when you're on the ring, how's it like? What's the experience like?
It's still the same thing. Boxing is a very brutal game. If you don't protect yourself at all time, you get injured, you get knocked down. So when you grow up in boxing, you keep learning how to defend, how to attack. It's still the same brutal game right from the sunset. And I believe boxing is not going to go back. It's a game of art. It's a game of the strongest.
You said you've been in boxing for 22 years. How's the experience been for you? And where has boxing taken you? Yeah. How far?
Well, the experience has been so much interesting. Like I said, I started very early in life. And through boxing, I was moved down to Edo State. because I started my career from my hometown, Akure, in Ondo State. So through boxing, then I was called from the head coach from here, seeing my performance in Bauchi 2000 far back then, and he was invited me to Edo State, and then I represented them in Edo State 2002. And in my weight category, then I was fighting light heavyweight. I won the gold medal. After that, we went to Abuja 2004. I moved up to heavyweight, and I won the gold medal in my weight category. So 2006 to 2009, Kaduna National Sport Festival in Kaduna, I won gold medal. There was Eagle Belt Championship in Lagos 2003, I won gold medal. So my last festival before I turned professional, which is 2018 in Abuja, I won silver medal. Then I turned professional. And I have did 4 fights now. I lost 2. I draw 1 and I win 1.
Okay. Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
So your professional fighting has been within the shores of Nigeria. Have you gone outside? Have you fought professionally outside the country?
No, not yet.
So what countries are your target? Are you looking at?
My target is America, Canada, and Germany.
So what are you doing to be able to get contacts to fight in those countries?
Well, I'm training hard, making my contact. I also give my manager the opportunity to make contact for me.
Since you've been fighting for over 22 years, had there been time where you were hurt, you were bruised, and making it difficult for you to be able to rise up against your opponent?
Yeah.
Also, what were some of the deadliest of your games?
It was far back then. It was in the training. I got knocked down. I couldn't believe it. So I get up.
You were not expecting it?
Yes, I wasn't expecting from my teammates. So I wasn't expecting that punch at all. But I got knocked down. Then after the count of 8, I got up. The fight continued.
And you won.
No, although it was a sparring, we were in training.
Okay.
Then we were in training, so it was a sparring. So the punch came in let me use normal Nigeria language. It shocked me.
Oh, so that was one of the experiences.
Yes. And when I got home that day, I really think about it. At least I got sick 2 days.
You were down for 2
2
days.
days, yes.
Wow.
Because I got the punch right here, which is most deadly part of the body in boxing. When you get knocked down here, it affects the brain. I learned my lesson from there. So I pick up myself. I keep protecting myself at all time, whether in training, in sparring, in tournament. I don't allow that to happen to me.
So how often do you train?
Every day. Every day I train 3 times, 2 times, sometimes morning and evening. Sometimes I go personal training, road walk, come back to gym. We do gym work together. Then in the evenings, we come back to gym and train again.
As a boxer, are there diets you're supposed to take and those you're not supposed to take? What are those diets?
Yeah. As a boxer, you are not entitled to be drinking alcohol. You are supposed to eat vitamins, iron, calcium. In an essence, a balanced diet. Yes. Much of vegetables.
Now, one very interesting thing which caught my attention when I met you was the fact that when we were interacting, you said you're a mother, you're married, and you have a child. Now, what was the attraction? And then is your husband also in the same field as you?
Yes.
How did it happen? Where did you meet him, or where did he meet you? In the ring or outside the ring?
On and on is outside the ring. Outside the ring, I'm a normal female gender. So it happened on a norm. A man must have an affection for a lady.
Oh.
But actually, my husband is also a sportsman like me too, but he's not into boxing. He's into wrestling.
He's into wrestling.
Yes.
And you are in boxing.
Yes.
They are.
So
Wow. So a wrestler and a boxer.
I think we are matched.
What a beautiful match.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how did it happen?
On a norm, just like as a sportsman and a sportswoman, we start with a friendship, like my friend, my bestie, from my bestie.
No, you met at maybe a festival or.
No, we were preparing for festival. That is when we met. So we became a friend. Initially a friend, nothing attached to it. So we talk to a length, we share ideas, we share dreams. So along the line from festival, when we now went to festival, then the proposal starts coming.
Oh.
At the end of the day, as a cool guy too, I have to say, okay, no problem. And I said yes to it.
Oh, so in spite of the demands in boxing, you still had affection for the romantic aspect of life. So your career had nothing to do, doesn't affect, the other side.
Yes, sure. Every woman should understand that even being a career woman should not affect your relationship, or you should not honor relationship. Because no matter who we are, no matter what we have today, we have to give legacy to our own children. So outside my profession now, I also love romance.
I love that. All right, okay, that's from Blessed Care. Yes, so outside the profession, the boxing profession, she also has time for romance. So for all those of you who are watching the show, remember, in as much as your career is demanding, you must have to create time for romance, okay? How have you been able to balance the home front and your career, as well as raising your kid?
When you have a relationship with people and you're of the same kind, it will be very easier. Being a sportsman, you understand too that sport is very demanding. The responsibility was not too much heavier than me to carry because he always assists too. So I have to manage my home, or which is my first priority, then my career well too, and my children. I have to bring them into the game to understand, like, you have to be supportive to mother and father too, because what we are doing is not an easy task. And thanks be to God, everybody understands their part.
Were there times you had your differences and that it would have resulted to punching or wrestling at the home front, and how did you resolve it?
Well, it has not really been easy to really say that. Sometimes ago we have our differences, it was really tough, but it did resort to punch. We yell at each other. Yeah, honestly, we yell. And at a time, I look it up like, well, it's my man. I took my bag at the children and I walk away. For the atmosphere to be calm, I took my bag and the children to just walk away, like going for sightseeing. So at the evening, when I came back, I found out that everywhere is calm. We try to talk about it, and everything ends there. Yeah.
Were there times you felt like quitting this career?
Yes. So many times I feel like giving up, when things are not working the way I expected, you trained a lot, no tournament, no competition, you burn a lot of calories, you spend money on vitamins, and you are not getting any feedback. So sometimes I just like, maybe it's not worth putting it all my energies. Let me channel my energies to another thing. So we keep telling me, don't give up. Everything have a season. That season will soon be over. And really, the season was over. Here I am today.
When you told your parents it was boxing, what was your reaction?
Oh, my parents did not like boxing art. So right from the sunset, they were like, woman like you won't go fight your husband for her. So I make my parents understand that no, it's just a career. It's a game I love. It's to protect myself. And when I went to tournament in Bauchi 2000 then, coming back from Bauchi, and the government paid me a lot of money. I went home straight and gave the money to my parents. When they see the money, I say, yes, this is what I was telling you about. It's not about fighting my husband at home. It's about making use of the gift God has given to me. And actually, they blessed me. Both my parents, my mom and my dad, they were alive then. They both prayed for me and they were happy. And ever since then, I moved down to Benin City, Edo State, and this has been okay.
Would you say that boxing is lucrative?
If you have a good fight, only one fight is enough, at least, to take care of yourself. One good fight. One good fight. Okay, let me use my Tyson. My Tyson did one fight, about 10 rounds fight, and he got $20 million.
You don't say.
Yes, that is the money of blood and sweat. So it's more than being a fraudster or being a Yahoo. It's your gift and it makes a way for you.
What would be your encouragement to our youth of today who have channeled their creativity into negative vices, into drugs, crime, sexual promiscuity, and you just name it? What would be your counsel to them?
Well, actually, I'm going to be channel my counsel to the females, because in game of boxing right now, female has the most excelling part of it.
So female excel more.
Yeah, more, because they say female are very fragile. So because of that, they pay more priority on female. So I will encourage the female out there, if you still have time, you have the talent and the gift, put in into sports. Sport pays more now. When you dedicate yourself to sport, give it time, it pays more. Let me use our normal general language. Before you know, you don't explode, you don't hammer. So that is it.
All right, thank you so much, Blessed Be Care. It's so nice to meet you. After a very long time, we've actually planned this interview, and I'm glad that finally we have achieved it. Okay, you just heard from Blessed Be Care. In fact, she spoke rather to the female, and that you should discover the sport that you are interested in. And having discovered that, then go and excel. It is better than negative vices. Keep watching People and Society on QMI TV. Like, comment, and share.